What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, welcome. This channel is all about positive vibes, learning, growing to have a better quality of life. In today's video, I wanted to touch on something I've already talked about a little bit in another video, the how to get through the quarantine pandemic the right way. I'll link that below. I wanted to expand on it a little bit and share a little bit more about emotional management. I would like this video to be a reminder to ask yourself better questions in your daily life, when things are hard, when something doesn't go your way. In order to have a better reaction, asking better questions that will serve you is a great way to minimize the amount of time you are upset about something or in a negative space. Why it's so important is because it helps you manage your emotions better. It gets you into more of a positive state rather than staying in a negative state. I am not saying by all means to be emotionless and just immediately ask yourself what's great about this, what am I grateful for in this situation, blah, blah, blah. Get into the habit of asking it at some point. I like to do it where if something goes south, something negative happens, I let myself feel what I'm feeling. I let myself be upset for a little bit. I acknowledge what I'm feeling, but then I would like to move on. And what helps me move on is asking these questions. So I grew up being told to ask what's great about this in any given situation if something didn't go my way, so that I could focus on what is great about the situation, especially when they are situations that you can't control. If you can fix something, great. But if something happened, it's out of your control now and you're left with the circumstance of the situation, finding out what is great or positive about the situation and focusing on that will allow you to be in a better mood. So it is really your choice. You can choose to focus on the negative stuff and the negative parts of what happened, or you can choose to not. Like I said before, I allow myself to feel what I'm feeling, and then once I've decided, all right, it's time to phase out the negativity, my first thing that I do is ask myself, what's great about this? What is great about the situation? And just start rattling things off, even if they sound stupid in the moment. I'll give you one little example. I lost one of my earrings yesterday. All morning I've been looking for it everywhere in the house, have not found it yet. I will keep looking for it, but the point is that while I was frustrated trying to find this earring, focusing on, all right, I have not found the earring yet, but what is great about this? I found other things I was looking for. I did some cleaning while I was looking for things. Do I want to sit and sulk and cry about a missing earring, or do I want to focus on what I did find? What do I have? What do I have is another one that I like to focus on. Instead of what's great about this, you can find things that are great, but you could also, just to get yourself in a good mood and a grateful mood, you can't be in a bad mood when you're grateful. So focusing on what do I have right now? If I want to take the earring example, I'm lucky I have a bed to look under to see if my earring is there. I'm lucky I have a couch. I'm lucky I have a table to look under. You know, some people don't have those things. So coming from a place of gratitude can completely change the feeling of being pissed off that I lost my earring. Do you get what I mean? Do you get the principle? It's a silly example, but it's still an example of the steps that I take when something negative happens. Because really, who likes to be in a bad mood? Unless that is really what you're used to, a lot of people that are used to being in a negative space do actually find comfort in it. It's what they're used to. So creating scenarios that they get to be upset about sometimes is an unconscious thing that happens. So maybe be aware of that if that sounds familiar to you. But if not, you're probably like most people that they don't want to be in a bad mood. They don't want to be pissed off for too long. I like to do the 5-minute rule. I'll vent about it, cry about it, call a friend about it, journal about it, but then it is time to move on. Life is short. Don't spend it being pissed off and upset about things and holding that energy inside you. Your energy trickles out to the people around you. So be in a good mood, be happy, think about things that you do have. Thank people around you for what you do have. Thank the people around you for being in your life. Like, just spread positivity, spread happiness. I'm sure you've heard the expression, practice makes perfect. My dad likes to say, practice makes permanent. So if you're practicing something, what if you're practicing it the wrong way? Then you're getting really good at doing it the wrong way. Try to practice it in a way that is healthy for you. Maybe keep a sticky note in the car that says what's great about this. Keep one maybe on your mirror, just so that you're training yourself. You're helping yourself get better at it. Say it out loud, talk it out. I'll talk about it in the car out loud. Well, what's great about the situation? Well, blank, blank, blank. And then it really makes you feel better. You're like, all right, well, I got to talk about this also with that person, and that actually made me feel a lot better about that situation. If something happened at work and the deal didn't go through, or whatever it is, maybe something better is coming along, or you're available for another client on that day, or you have some time off for the first time in a while. Verbalize things, talk it out. Once you get the ball rolling, you create momentum with your good thoughts and your good vibes and your what's great about this answers. Your mood will shift, and hopefully your mindset will shift by practicing this. Sometimes it is very hard to do this. I am not gonna lie. When my dad used to train us basically to ask this question, we were young kids. You think we felt like answering this when we're like 9 years old and something terrible and devastating happened at school? Listen to us tell the story and then says, okay, sweetie, well, what's great about this situation? There's nothing a kid wants to say that is great about a situation at that age. But boy, am I thankful that he had us practice then. That helped us look at situations from a bird's eye view rather than our one way of thinking about the situation, because we're the ones in it. Could not be more thankful that we got taught this growing up, and I think it is such a huge game changer in life. It is great for your mood, it is great for your relationships, it is great for your kids, it is great for everybody. So start asking yourself better questions. Use what's great about this. If you don't have another question, I think that's the best question to ask. It's nice and broad, but it asks you what's great about the situation that you're in that sometimes we can't control. So that is it for today's video. I hope that brought you a little bit of mindset positivity and that you learned something in this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you use this phrase already or if you want to start implementing it, and I hope it helps you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.